Este programa es traído a ustedes por Help You Sell Galeria Realty. Good morning and welcome to Maria Powell TV show. We have an amazing show for you. By the way, special guests, important people from here in Tucson, and a lot of information, so might as well bring your notebook and your pen because you have a lot of things to learn today. Y muy buenos días tengan todos ustedes. Gracias por estar aquí en Maria Powell TV show. Les tenemos un programa preparado para ustedes muy interesante, con mucha información. Por favor, tráiganse su iPad, su celular o su notebook, su cuaderno, porque vamos a darles de verdad tanta información que, bueno, será importantísimo. Y recuerden también que al final, señoras, ¿cuál es la condición de bienvenidos a su casa? Pues che bailen con nosotros al final del programma. E buongiorno a tutti i nostri amici dall'Italia. Rimane con noi perché abbiamo un programma bellissimo per te. Así es de que, amigos, comenzamos aquí en Maria Powell TV Show. All right. Buenos días tengan todos ustedes. Good morning. Thank you for being here at Maria Powell TV show. Welcome to this amazing Sunday. And yes, I'm wearing these crazy sunglasses. You know why? Because I gotta take care of my eyes. The sun is really crazy, and of course the lights here as well. Muy buenos días tengan todos ustedes y gracias por estar aquí en Maria Powell TV show. Ya sé, estos lentesones son medio simpaticones, pero bueno, ¿por qué no? Ya saben que ahorita el solazo está tremendo y pues yo no quiero tener los ojos color rojo, ¿no? Como pues ya los tengo casi ahorita. Y bueno, pues más que nada, gracias por estar aquí con nosotros en esta mañana de domingo. Y quería pues más que nada agradecerles a todos nuestros patrocinadores. Thanks to all of you for being here with us, and I want to thank all of our sponsors. And we start with Help You Sell Galeria Realty, Southern Arizona Video Productions. We also have McHayden Design, and the American Heart Association, and Angel Charity for Children here in Tucson. Así es de que, bueno, pues gracias a todos ustedes, señoras. Les tenemos un programa preparado para ustedes, con mucha información para ustedes, señoras, para sus niños. Y bueno, señores, ustedes, pues ya con que la familia esté bien, ustedes están bien, ¿no? Tráiganse su cuaderno, su pluma, su iPad, su celular, porque les tenemos de verdad mucha información. Hay que tomar números, teléfonos y promociones que de verdad les van a servir a todos ustedes. Así es de que quédense con nosotros aquí en Maria Powell TV Show. Y por cierto, tenemos también a un cantante que les vamos a presentar al final del programa. Quédense con nosotros. And we have a surprise for you, like always happens in this program. You just never know what's going to happen. And we have now Chili Willy Groove, and he's a master percussionist. Hi, Chili Willy, how are you?
I'm excited to be here. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh, I am very excited. And since anything that has to do with music, I really go for right away without even looking or listening. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm from Santurce, Puerto Rico, Bronx, New York, then New Haven, Connecticut. Come from a musical family. Got a chance to be in the Army in the music department there, and then took off doing salsa, Latin jazz, smooth jazz, funk. Toured Europe for a while with a band called Cellular Jazz Funk. And then released my first CD, which is the one you were actually holding up when we first started the action show with Tate Music Group, nationwide. And now I'm playing percussion with George Benson and open up for Bootsy Collins and other people.
Really?
What a great job. What a great job.
Yes, I can imagine. You gotta invite me one of these times and see.
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. And you know, so you really come from a musical family, and when you grow up with that kind of environment, it's just easy, it just becomes part of your blood.
Yeah, it becomes part of your blood. What's interesting is that my father, being a percussionist, he used to play to my mother's womb when I was in her womb, and he used to play a guaguancó, a mambo, some montuno, merengue, whatever.
No.
And the story goes, my mother used to tell me that I was in her womb and jumping up and down because the vibrations,
Of course.
right, that
of
would penetrate
course.
off her belly would make me jump up and down. And literally, I've been playing 55 years.
Wow.
Literally. So
Wow.
wow, amazing.
That is amazing. Well, and let me talk a little bit to our audience in Spanish. Les quiero decir, obviamente pues les presentamos ese maravilloso personaje que es el señor Chili Willy Groove, que bueno, más que nada es pues ya tiene bastante tiempo, prácticamente toda su vida con lo que es la música.
Sí.
Y de Puerto Rico.
De Puerto Rico.
Original de
Santurce.
original de Puerto Rico y de una familia pues obviamente musical. Así es de que lo vamos a tener aquí enseguida porque vamos a escuchar y a ver en un momento más su música y espero que les gusten. Y bueno, vamos a poner aquí toda su información en la pantalla para que lo vean y lo sigan. Te queremos seguir.
Sí, cómo no. Aquí estoy en Facebook. Si me quieren Facebook friend me, por favor. Y voy para Los Angeles cuando esto se acaba porque tengo un show esta noche en aquí University of Arizona, Main Gate Square, part of the Summer Jazz Series. I am the guest artist tonight. Oh, well, Friday, 7:30 to 9 o'clock this evening.
Okay, well, if not here, we can find all the events and everything that you do. Well, of course, regarding the music on your Facebook page,
You can,
right?
or just Google Chili Willy Groove. It's all up there.
Perfect. We'll go there. And if it's okay with your permission, we would love to play some of your music.
You have my 100% permission to play it all.
Perfect. Thank you so very much.
I like you.
Hey, that's we already made it. Thank you so much. I like you too, and I'm very, very fortunate and lucky to have met you.
Thank you.
Hopefully that we can, stay in touch. And at some point, if you're in LA or wherever you go, just send us a little video just saying hi to Maria Powell TV show, so everybody can follow you.
Absolutely.
Would that work?
I would do just that.
Well, thank you so very much.
Thank
And
you.
well, thank you for being here. Y bueno, amigos, quédense con nosotros porque pues todavía tenemos la bailada aquí en Maria Powell TV show. And now I have to tell you, I'm quite honored to have a personality, a radio personality here from Tucson, very, very important. And I have had the honor to be on 2 of his shows. And to be honest with you, just seeing him and talking to him made me realize what an amazing personality he is. And we have now Mr. Mark Bishop.
Oh,
How are
yeah.
you?
Thank you so much. I'm embarrassed after that.
No,
It's
it
lovely
is-
to be here and very nice of you to have me on your show.
Well,
The
thank
Maria Powell
you.
Show.
Isn't it?
I've made it.
Isn't it-
Hollywood.
Isn't it
Isn't she
cute?
beautiful? I mean, you've got a wonderful hostess.
Aw,
Anyway, thank you for having me on your show.
Well, thank you, Mark. And I wanted to dedicate this segment to you because you're great. You're always interviewing people. You're always making people feel good and great, like you did to me and some others that I've met. But then I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have Mark on the other side and be my victim, having myself my victim? So tell us a little bit about your story because I'm quite fascinated by it.
Well, I'm originally from Down Under, and that's Australia, a great country. I've been here 5 years now in Tucson. Before that, I was down under again for 10 years, and in the islands of Vanuatu, which is an archipelago of some 80 islands off the coast of Australia, and New Zealand as well, because that's across the pond, as we say, hop, step, and a jump across the pond. But home in Australia, and I spent most of my life in my younger career working in radio and television. I went to night school to do my craft, so to speak, but you have to get in, you've got to start, you've got to learn the game, and you earn very poor money, and you sleep in caravans with no air. You go through hell, in other words, I'll tell you. It's not as, up to be is what people think it is, but you've got to work your way through the country and the provincial, and then to Cap City, and which I had done in radio for many years. And I wanted to give television a shot, you know. It looked simple to me. I thought I could do it. And I was very fortunate. I got a position in what we call a good regional market. It wasn't a little country town, and it wasn't a big city because I hadn't earned that yet. It was a regional town up on the coast of Australia, a place called Townsville, where all the Olympic swimmers used to train up there. And you learned everything. You had to do everything. And it was wonderful training, you know, and I loved it. I sort of took to it like a duck takes to water, you know. And I ended up with my shows. I love your little set here and your show, and you know, I think you do a great job. And I remember doing my first very little show in the afternoon. It was a music show, and guests that would come through the town, you know, rock artists or singers, bands, and so on. So yeah, and then all the way right through to current affairs later, and tonight shows and stuff. So it was a wonderful, wonderful career. But now I'm very fortunate to be in Tucson. I live here, I'm retired now, but I wanted to get back into the media. I miss it, and I was very fortunate where a local gentleman by the name of Doug Martin gave me an opportunity to work on a talk station called KBOI here. KBOI was a talk AM where I first had you to come on and interview you. And that, for the last, 4 years I've been doing that on and off, and different programs. And then recently I was offered an opportunity to open up something new in Tucson, in Business Radio X. And then that comes under the banner of TucsonBusinessRadio.com. So it's an online channel. And we're having a lot of fun. We've only been going a few weeks, and we've already got a lot of listeners, and a lot of podcast intentional listeners as well. So I'm looking forward to that getting better.
Of course, you know, and it's always nice when you start, when you know the whole trade from the, you know, from ground zero, and to build it, because now you can pretty much do everything and know how to do it the right way.
Yep, that's where your training comes in. And, you know, I look back and think, it seems like years ago, you know, years ago. A little older now, of course. Too old for TV, they tell me. Good face for radio. But at the end of the day, it's like riding a horse. You don't forget, or riding a bike.
Yes.
You don't forget.
No.
You've got to get back on very quickly. And I've been very fortunate this last few weeks. I've had some terrific people in, like yourself, but a lot of people and personalities in Tucson who are doing a lot of good. You know, a lot of women who are doing terrific businesses now that they weren't doing a while ago. So I have a show called No Glass Ceiling, and that's for women who are women entrepreneurs, and also for women who are in roles in corporate jobs that were taboo some time ago. You know, I mean, women weren't, you know, they didn't get much of a chance, did they? But now they're earning, you know, good money, and they're running these roles that the men were running. So that's one show, and we do another one called Tucson Means Business, and that opens it up to all sorts of businesses and the chambers. And but I do have the Hispanic Chamber coming on soon.
Good.
The whole crew of them. We're going to do a morning show as well, so that'll be interesting. I'll have to brush up on my Spanish show.
But you know, it is just amazing. I think what I like about the TV program, and I'm sure you, the radio, is that to me, it's like a window. You can connect with so many people at the same time. You can help many people at the same time, right? And you can also promote and help and put the people who do a lot of that work that you say for others right on the spot, so that we all know about them, because sometimes we don't know. And I'm sure they don't want to be known at some point, but I think it's important to acknowledge them as well.
Of course it is. It's good for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, the country's been through some rough times. It's coming out of the hole. Things are a lot better, positive-wise, in many areas.
Right.
Job-wise, employment-wise, economics. That's all very well, but there's a lot of people unemployed still.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that need support.
Right.
With a chance of getting a job. You know, not giving up to where it's no hope. So when we do our shows, it's all about motivation as well. It's all about hoping we can get through to somebody who may just be listening, who says, you know what, I can do that.
Right.
I'd like to do that. Maybe I'll call that person and
Yeah.
get the advice that I'd like to. You know, so.
Well, this is exactly what it is about. This show is about motivating people and positive, all positive. We don't talk anything about.
Well, it's a little different, Maria, because, you know, I grew up in the era of, first of all, we had a radio before TV.
Yeah.
That dates me, doesn't it? I used to listen to Biggles and all the serials, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And now we've gone to mobile phones. Unfortunately, what they call terrestrial radio, the old AMs and the FMs, not many people are listening to them anymore. You know, maybe in the car on the way to work or something like that. That's about it, you know. The reality is the satellite stations have become very big, Sirius particularly.
Right.
So my particular station is online, which is www.tucsonbusinessradio.com, and people can listen live. But our big thing is the podcasting.
Nice.
Now, some 130 odd million Americans last month alone listen to podcasts.
Yep.
And it's come about because people are so busy today. They want to listen when they want to listen.
Exactly.
Whether they're mowing the lawn or whether they're gardening, in the bath, reading a book. Driving. Even the newer cars now have podcast buttons.
Yep.
So you can follow the shows that you like. Particularly with us, there are no commercials, there's no interruptions. So you've got a good solid hour to be able to listen to chat. And people love it when 3 or 4 people get together and have a good talk, like as you experienced. And it was good. You guys didn't stop laughing. I mean, it was funny.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Well, tell us again your podcast as well, and if you have a Facebook page or anything.
Sure,
because I want people to follow you.
Yeah, thank you, Maria. It's businessradiox.com. And go to www.businessradiox.com or TucsonBusinessRadio.com, TucsonBusinessRadioX.com. You'll find us all. And Facebook, of course, is the Facebook/BusinessRadioX.com to find us. So it's all there. Yeah, we're only relatively new, but already it's been terrific. The results have been amazing. A lot of listeners and a lot of downloads of it, what we call intentional listeners.
Exactly.
So that's good.
So, you guys, please make sure that you tune into his podcast, his Facebook page. We need to support amazing people who really want to do good to the community. So, Mark, thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
it very
much.
I hope I have you again.
Oh,
we have a lot
nice.
to talk about, right?
Yeah, we do indeed. We do
Perfect.
indeed.
Thank you
Maria.
so very much.
Lovely.
And well, stay with us because we have more here at Maria Powell TV show. And well, how is the hot weather treating you? Because I really feel like I'm melting right here, but maybe it's because of all these beautiful people that we have here, always making it this warm place to be. And now we have 2 beautiful ladies from the American Heart Association, and they are June Crawford and Shaina. I'm gonna let her say her last name because I really don't wanna mess it up. But they are the 2018 chairs for the Go for Red Women event. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
How are you? How are you?
Great.
Thank you for being here. And well, excited that you're here. And as long as it's party, I'm there. Well, just not kidding. not always. But tell us a little bit. And by the way, please tell your full name because I wouldn't dare.
It's Shema Namazafard.
Okay.
And this year we're the event chairs for the Go Red for Women event. It's September 15th at the Star Pass Resort. And really the whole idea behind this event is to really, encourage people to come, and especially people within the Tucson community, to know their numbers and really find out about how they can recognize warning signs and things related to heart disease, because we have such a prevalent Hispanic community, and 1 out of 3 Hispanic women are at risk for heart disease. It's the number 1 killer of women.
Oh my God, 1 out of 3. So let me tell everybody, déjenme decirles, por cierto, que tenemos a 2 personas maravillosas, mujeres, pues emprendedoras del American Heart Association, y van a tener un evento que se llama Go Red for Women Brunch, que será el 15 de septiembre, que es un sábado, de las 8:30 de la mañana, y empieza en realidad a las 9, y después un luncheon. Es muy importante que ustedes vengan porque más que nada es para ver sus números, conocer sus números. Es muy importante. Ella dice que en Tucson pues tenemos una comunidad altamente hispana y 1 en cada de 3 mujeres va a fallecer de un ataque al corazón. Así es de que imagínense, si no es importante este evento, prácticamente les puede salvar la vida. So this is an event that practically can save your life.
It is.
I mean, right?
I know personally I got involved 2 years ago. I went to the event and they said the statistics and I sat around a table full of women and I counted off 1, 2, 3 and I was that third, and so I knew that I had to go and I had to know my numbers. And we have, as women, we always want to take care of everyone else, and it's important that we take care of ourselves first.
So there will be, I assume, doctors. Is that what it is? There's going to be doctors helping you to know your numbers?
So more than that, we're going to have breakout sessions. So from 9 to 11, we have various breakout sessions where you can go and learn about different things related to heart disease. For example, hand-only CPR, and just different other segments. We're going to have sessions.
By the way, I think just to let you know real quick, we are putting, actually right before this segment, we were having a CPR little video that I found from the American Heart Association that is really, really cool. But now tell us, June, what is your involvement also in this event?
Well, first of all, is to get educated on American Heart and Stroke Association. Because I did not realize before I really was involved that 1 out of every 3 women, as Shema just said, end up with a heart issue or a stroke. And the goals for American Heart Association is to reduce the overall deaths by 20%. So if we did that, that would be 116,000 deaths that would not occur. And that averages over 300 plus deaths per day.
Wow.
So if we can educate women and get them to take care of themselves, to know their numbers, it would be incredible.
Yeah, you know, I
What could be
always say
accomplished.
that we always take care of everybody else before we take care
Exactly.
of ourselves. But okay, so please invite our audience to that event. Tell them.
So our event is September 15th. It's a Saturday. It's at the Star Pass Resort. It's from 9 to 1. You can get tickets at tucsongrfw.heart.org, or you can reach our program coordinator, Zoe Burcham, at zoe.burcham@heart.org.
Very good, and we'll have everything right here on the screen. So, thank you very much. Thank you. Y bueno, amigos, no se olviden de que tenemos que estar ahí en ese evento. Ojalá que los veamos pronto. Quédense con nosotros.
If you see a teen or adult suddenly collapse, it's important to act fast. Helping to save a life is easier than you might think. Just start hands-only CPR. The first step is to send someone to call 911 or call 911 yourself. Then get directly over the victim. Put the heel of one hand in the center of the chest, then put your other hand on top of the first. Then push hard and fast in the center of the chest until help arrives. It's important to push, giving 100 to 120 compressions per minute, which is about the same tempo as the song Stayin' Alive. Let's hope you never have to use hands-only CPR. But if you see a teen or adult suddenly collapse, don't be afraid to try it. Remember, call 911, then push hard and fast in the center of the chest until help arrives. Your actions can help save a life. To learn more, call 877-AHA-4CPR or visit heart.org/hands-only-CPR.
And guess what? Now we have a quick announcement from the American Heart Association. And okay, well, tell us, what is the new event that's coming up?
So this year we've partnered, American Heart Association has partnered with Arizona Complete Health, and we have 3 events and it's called Por Tu Corazon, and it's really geared toward the Hispanic population to let them know the importance of hand-only CPR. We just had our event in Tucson on Monday, and we have 2 other events. We have one on August 13th in Sierra Vista, and we have one on August 27th in Nogales. And it's really important for the Hispanic community to come out and support that event. And it's absolutely free to the public.
Wonderful. Así es de que, amigos, pronto les daremos toda la información de estos eventos que van a estar para el American Heart Association, en una información que les pondremos aquí en la pantalla. Y bueno, pues quédense con nosotros porque tenemos más aquí en María Powell TV Show. And well, since we didn't have enough of them last week, we said we have to bring these beautiful ladies back here from the Angel Charity for Children. And this is again one of the most beautiful, if not the most, beautiful charities here in Tucson. So welcome very much. How are you doing?
So good to see you again, Maria.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
you. Sorry, I used my left hand, but this is the way I am. So tell us a little bit about, I know that we didn't even finish our business last time. Tell us a little bit about
Jenny?
yours.
Sure. We're here today to talk about our fall fundraising event, which is the Big Deal Texas Poker Tournament, a casino and dance club. It'll be August 25th at Hacienda del Sol.
Wonderful. We all gotta be there. So we're inviting everybody to definitely come and join us. And then I know you wanted to mention some great names.
Well, what's really exciting about this event is 100% of the proceeds go to our beneficiaries. We have 8 beneficiaries this year. It's the most beneficiaries we've ever had. And Angel Charity is going to be raising our goal of $700,000. So all the proceeds will go to these 8. One is Tucson Village Farm, and it's an urban-based educational farm that really reconnects children here in southern Arizona to a healthy food system. They learn to grow and cook their own food, so they're making wise, food choices. And the grant will go, the Angel Charity grant to them will actually build a culinary kitchen for them. It'll be called the Charity Culinary Education Center, and it'll actually, they're projecting the first year 13,000 children they'll reach out to, which is just phenomenal. And then we have the 7 other beneficiaries, and none of them too small. The first one is More Than a Bed. The second one is First Tee of Tucson, Gabriel Angels, SARSIF, Savvy Services for the Blind, the Tucson Soccer Academy, and Candlelighters Childhood Cancer Foundation. So we're really proud to serve all 8 of them.
Let me tell a little bit about to our audience in Spanish. So lo que estas preciosas mujeres nos están hablando es de que va a haber un evento del Angel Charity for Children en Tucson y que se llama The Big Deal, y es obviamente como un juego de casino en el que se les invita a todos ustedes a participar. Esta organización de caridad ha ayudado a muchas otras organizaciones que ayudan a niños. Uno de ellos es el Tucson Farm Village, que está ayudando hasta a 13,000 niños. Los enseña a cultivar verduras, a cocinar, y son niños de bajos recursos que pues no tienen la capacidad económica, sus familias más que nada, de ayudarlos con esa educación. Y bueno, pues qué más que esta hermosa organización de Angel Charity for Children, que les ayuda a ellos a participar y a tener estos beneficios. También, pues más que nada les vamos a poner todas las otras organizaciones que han sido beneficiadas por Angel Charity, y por ejemplo, lo que ellos planean juntar este año o recaudar son como unos $700,000. Así es de que esperemos que los podamos ver en este evento. Les pondré toda la información aquí en la pantalla para que puedan ayudar a esta hermosa organización. So we'll see you there, right?
Yes, Hacienda del Sol, and we have the
Hacienda
whole
del Sol.
property. It's a magnificent property, and the food's going to be
It's gonna
incredible.
be amazing. And we want to say thank you to our sponsors and our donors,
Of
to
course.
which the event could not be possible. And a special thank you to the Angel Charity Men's Club. They started
amazing.
the poker tournament 15 years ago, and they're still really the backbone of the event. So our sincere thank you to the Men's Club as well.
Well, thank you very much. Así es de que a los señores del Men's Club que iniciaron ayudar este evento hace ya más de 15 años, pues gracias, Men's Club. Los apreciamos muchísimo que nos puedan ayudar. Y bueno, pues thank you very much for being here. We really
Thank you,
appreciate
Maria.
it.
Thank you.
We really want Angel Charity to succeed in helping children in Tucson. So we'll
Thank
see you
very
again,
much.
right?
Yes, see you again.
And you guys are going to stay for the dance?
Absolutely.
Yes, so stay with us because they're going to dance.
And can we give the website if anybody
Yes,
would like to?
yes.
So it's angelcharity.org, and it's the Big Deal event website, and you can register for tickets, and we hope to see everyone at the event.
And we sell out every year, so hurry and purchase
Get those
your
tickets.
ticket.
Thank you so much. Así es de que tenemos la información aquí en la pantalla de donde pueden comprar sus boletos si quieren, porque tenemos más aquí en Maria Powell TV Show. And as you know, this is one of our favorite segments because it really helps your health, your kids' health, and why not? It's everything. We are very happy to have again Dr. Osete, and as you know, we always love all the ratings that he brings us. So we're happy to have him here. Jose, how are you?
Always glad to help, Maria.
Well, very, very happy. Again, in like, the very beginning of our interviews, I was always thinking, what are we going to talk about? But there's so many things that...
Always new things to talk about.
I'm sure you've been here more than a year now.
At least.
At least a year,
yeah,
2 years.
At least.
So what do you have today for us?
Well, today, basically, the season coming up, kids are finishing their vacation, and all you see on TV is all these back-to-school specials and back-to-school advertisements. And, well, even though everybody's busy and everybody's coming back from vacation and parents seem like they can never get the kids in, but it's very important that they make a little time so that the kids can come in to make sure that everything is healthy. There's a lot of things going on in a child. 6 months is a lot of things can happen on a kid, and that's why we recommend every 6 months. And as we're going through these images, a lot of these are kids, and that's what we like to see is happy kids in the dental chair. The longer you wait, and when you let things here, we don't want to see this. You can see somebody who's afraid because they may have had a bad experience or they need a lot of work done. And then that's when things get hard. So the earlier we see these kids and just see that they're coming in and they're healthy, we don't introduce that fear later on. So it's always good to bring them in, and if you can hold right there for me, bring them in early so that we find anything early and get these kids in the right, started on the right foot.
So let me ask you, what is your advice on when should be the first visit to the dentist when you have a baby or a kid?
Yeah, well, basically, if you were to talk to a pediatric dentist, they're going to say as soon as their first tooth erupts. As they get their first tooth, you want to bring them in. Now, obviously, those children are not going to let us do much. All we're going to do is basically take a quick peek, maybe with a mirror, and basically educate the parents on what needs to be done. Okay, and at that age, we basically recommend using the washcloth when the kids are being bathed, and use the washcloth to clean the baby's teeth. Twice a day. Normally, when we bathe them at night with the washcloth, and little by little, you can introduce a toothbrush. We saw some of those pictures there where the child is holding a toothbrush. But the studies show that kids don't really brush well till they're about age 6. Okay. So those first 4 or 5 years, even though the kid wants to brush for themselves, the parent has to be very involved. Okay, this is an excellent product that I recommend a lot. And what they are disclosing tablets, and it's a little chewable tablet, or it comes in a liquid, where as the child chews it, go ahead and switch to the next one. They bite down, and you can see how it'll disclose everywhere where the child is missing. Okay, so you can have before they brush, and then after you chew, you can see everywhere that's been missed, and so the child can physically see in the mirror and go in there and brush all that off again. So it should take a child about 2 minutes to brush, and you can see other pictures here. So there's a child, you want to make brushing fun. One thing I do recommend for kids, let them go to the supermarket or to the drugstore and pick their own toothbrush. Okay, don't give them just a boring toothbrush. Let them pick one, the one they like, because studies show that if they use what they picked out, they're gonna want to use it. The other thing is, before age 6, you don't want to use an adult toothpaste. You want to use a child toothpaste, okay? And all you need is a little dab. Just kind of rub it on the brush, just so it gives them a little bit of flavor, okay? And makes it a little bit more interesting. You want to make toothbrushing fun, okay? Make it a game. If you go on YouTube, you can find dental brushing songs. There's Sesame Street. There's all kinds of songs that you can put on your phone and allow these children to brush, okay? And try to make it a game and fun. Don't make it, and again, you want to try to get them into a habit early so that by, the time they get to us, they're not, we're not going into into having to do much dental and causing more fear.
Right.
Here's a bad case. You can see how much they leave behind. There's a big cavity over here, but this is what you want to see them. When they actually see this, and then tell them, all right, you don't come out of the bathroom till all that red stuff is gone.
What is the name of those pills?
These are called disclosing tablets, and then I think, I know Butler puts them out, and you can find them at the pharmacy. And I know another one is called Trace, I believe, and that's the liquid. It's called Trace. And Oral-B may have some of their own. Listerine may have some.
Very interesting.
But all of these allow you to. But the main thing is to get the child to the dentist, every 6 months. As far as x-rays, parents have a lot of, fear of you're going to take x-rays on my child. And that's always a concern. You can see this technician doesn't even have a lead apron. The child does, but technician doesn't even have a lead apron. Now with digital x-rays, the radiation is minimal. But we do need them, okay? Especially at this age where there's so much going on. Can I show the other slide? Here we can see a child. This child is about 6, maybe 7 years old. And you can see here, we've got the developing tooth buds underneath.
Yeah.
Here's a baby tooth with no tooth bud. Here, there's a baby tooth over there with no tooth buds, and there's teeth missing right here. This is good to know, good information to know when the child is 4 or 5 years, because you can start planning ahead on whether they're going to need to see an orthodontist early in life and maybe avoid complications the older they get.
Yeah.
So x-rays are necessary. We only take them. Here's another missing premolar right here. We should have another tooth like this forming right here, just like these guys. But you don't have it. So again, you need to plan for these things early. Again, and if we don't see them, this could happen. Here you go. These baby teeth, they don't have a permanent tooth. They were never lost. And you can see the tipping of the molars. You're going to have this impacted. You're missing teeth up there. So again, the earlier we catch these, the more prevention we can do. But again, just getting them early to the office is what I'm recommending, at least twice a year. And if it's a healthy exam, the child is happier, the dentist is happier, the parents are happier.
Right.
And, we just want to keep track of, make sure that the tooth fairy is getting, her teeth in the right order. So that's what we try to do. So we do recommend back to school. We do offer, we have a special of $75 if you bring any child from under the age of 17 or 17 or younger. You can get an exam, x-rays, and a cleaning for $75. I just mentioned the back to school special. The girls are aware of it, and we'll be glad to take a look.
Beautiful. So give them their phone number or your phone number so that they can.
797-4551. Again, just tell Sarina up there that you saw us on the Maria Powell show and that you want the back to school special, and we'll get your child taken care of.
So you guys know that this is a good promotion and a good time to take your kids to the dentist, and who better than Dr. Osete, who's really, really amazing, I'm telling you, because you did this. So thank you so very much.
You're
Jose.
welcome, Maria.
And
Anytime.
we'll see you in the next one.
Sounds good.
Let's stay here tuned because we have more at Maria Powell TV show. And I wanted to take advantage of the occasion because I wanted to welcome back to my beautiful friend, Carrie Durham, from her amazing trip to Europe. And she was very kind enough to bring me this beautiful box of chocolates. It's dark chocolate, and she knows I love them. But she's also going to talk about something very, very important that you need to understand and learn. Quiero darle la bienvenida a mi querida amiga Carrie Durham, que acaba de llegar de su viaje a Europa. Nos trajo unos chocolatitos bien ricos. Pero ahora ella va a hablar de una cosa muy importante que tiene que ver con el American Heart Association. Welcome back home.
Thank you so very much. It's always a pleasure, and we just adore you. So thank you so much for having us back.
Thank you. Did you have fun?
Absolutely. My husband and I enjoyed 14 days away in Europe, and we're still married. Huh?
That's amazing. But it's amazing how quickly 14 days go away.
It
It's
does.
like,
It's a day there, travel, a day back. You know
Yeah.
this, going to Italy.
Yeah.
And then settling in and getting
Ready to go.
acclimated to where you are. And then you're on power touring.
Yeah.
So you kind of sort of need a vacation from your vacation when you come back.
Exactly.
But you do just experience a whole nother world. You're humble, and you see what the rest of the world does and do, and you just try to take in everything that you can. You're a sponge, and you just take in the floral and the fauna, and enjoy just being in somebody else's culture.
it's amazing what traveling does to you.
Yes,
It just
everybody
really
should
puts you
do
in
it.
another world, and any little chance that you get to travel, even if it's just to Phoenix, to Prescott, to California, do it. It's just an amazing feeling. So we're gonna be spending the whole time and talking about this, but no, tell us about what you wanted to talk to.
Well, I
us.
know that earlier you had the chairs for the Go Red for Women. They had a seminar, one of those, the Green Valley that's coming up and the Sierra Vista that's coming up. I went to the one last week. It was held at Banner Southwest Campus. And one of the things I learned and was fascinated with was the nutritionist that came in, because she talked to us all about the ingredients and how to make healthy choices wherever you go. And so what I did is today I brought one of the no-nos that people get told, that they should avoid ice cream, that they should avoid sweets and whatever. So what I wanted to let people know is that no matter what restaurant you go to these days, there are healthy choices. They may still have calories, but they may, like for example, this dilly bar is no sugar added. So anytime that you look at the ingredients on the back of a product, you're going to want to look for caloric content fat. You're going to want to take close look at the sodium, the salt that's in a product. Anytime something's pasteurized or processed, you're going to have more salt, which is bad for the heart. And you're going to want to see what added sugar is, or what added things they do to your product. So I want you to try this.
Oh,
I know, we're gonna open it up.
I love these things.
And this is
Now, this is honestly, I just can't believe you guys, you brought this one to me. I love this kind of stuff. So, okay.
Take a bite. I know it's gonna take but if you'll notice that it really doesn't have a different flavor than the regular product. So I'm just saying that anytime you go out to eat, you can make a choice to whether you're going to add those calories or save those, or think of a better choice to make.
And you know what I like this one in particular? It's not too sweet.
There you go.
Because sometimes a lot of the desserts here are so sweet it almost burns your mouth, right?
Correct. Yeah. And if you make healthy choices for ice cream, you look at that butterfat content. That is where your calories are. The more eggs in something, or the more sugar added. And if you put stuff in it, it usually just staying with the vanilla is the best choice. But once you start adding all those wonderful candies and toppings, then you just add the caloric content and the fat content.
That's where everything goes bad.
Exactly. But
thank you so much, Carrie, for this, for letting us know. Just make sure that you count all of your, look at the packets. Try to get your best choices. And well, we'll have another Carrie Durham segment next time.
Absolutely.
Thank you, beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, stay with us.
Enjoy.
Have a little bit of dessert, and we'll see you on the next segment.
Hi, I'm Pam, and I'm here to talk about Help You Sell this morning. And I just wanted to let everybody know that the team of John and Maria are just wonderful. They helped me out of a real jam with my 91-year-old parents, and will be forever indebted to them. I'm so grateful that they did such a good job for me.
Hi, my name is Gerald Howarth. I just sold my house, mainly thanks to Help You Sell. Courtney and Maria were excellent to deal with. I actually sold it to the first persons that walked into my house and saw it. I've been there 24 years, and I was skeptical about doing a Help You Sell other than a regular realtor, but I got lucky. They are very honest and very easy to deal with, and they keep in touch until it's closed, which is what I'm doing right now as I speak to you. So if you're thinking about using somebody else, I highly recommend you take a good look, because you can save some money and get a good deal with Help You Sell. Thank you.
And well, thank you so much for being here at the Help You Sell Real Estate segment. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some great marketing materials. But more than anything, if your property didn't sell, if you were listed with another company and it expired, congratulations. I'm glad your home didn't sell. You know why? Because now your home, you can list your home with Help You Sell and save thousands of dollars on commissions. I know this is not like the very best message, but it is true. You know, there's a lot of reasons why a home doesn't sell, and one of them could be price, condition of the home, and a couple of other ones, but mainly those are the most important ones. So if it didn't sell, just be happy, give us a call, because we can help you sell it for a low set fee instead of a percentage commissions, which will save you a lot of money en commissions again. Y bueno, les estaba diciendo que si usted tenía su casa en el mercado y no se vendió, pues felicidades, porque pues ¿qué? Ahora usted la puede vender con Help You Sell Galería Realty y ahorrarse miles de dólares en comisiones. Y bueno, pues ¿por qué no? Aparte, le digo, ahorrarse y tener una compañía de servicios completos de bienes raíces. Así es de que ya saben, les tenemos muchos materiales marketing muy buenos para que ahora sí pueda vender su casa. Y bueno, por último, rapidísimo, si de todas maneras usted dice, bueno, no, yo quiero vender mi casa yo solito, yo solita, pues tenemos también un paquete de materiales que le pueden servir en caso de que usted quiera vender su casa usted solito. Se llama For Sale by Owner. So if you would like to still sell your home by yourself and you think that, hey, I don't need a realtor, let me know, because I would love to bring you a packet with a lot of advice for you to sell your home in case that's what you want to do. So thank you so much for being here at Help You Sell Galeria Realty. Give us a call, 520-975-6697, because we can definitely help you sell your home, either if it's for sale by owner or if your listing expired. Don't list it with a traditional company again, because you're going to end up paying a lot of money in commissions anyway. Why not save? Y como les estaba diciendo a todos ustedes, bueno, si en un momento dado quiere vender su casa con Help You Sell Galería Realty y ahorrarse miles de dólares, pues denme una llamadita al 520-975-6697 y estaremos ahí para ayudarle. Pero si insiste en venderlo usted solo, pues también. Así es de que ya saben, por favor, vean los segmentos de Help You Sell Galería Realty y también vaya a nuestra página de web, que es shoptucsonhomes.com. Quédense con nosotros porque tenemos más aquí en María Powell TV Show.
Hi, and thanks for taking a look at Help You Sell Real Estate. We're a different kind of real estate company, and we're causing quite a stir. That's because we charge a lot less than other real estate firms without sacrificing service. See, we do everything the other guys do, and more, but instead of a big percentage-based commission, we charge a low set fee. And by set fee, I mean a dollar amount. And you pay the same thing the guy down the street in the less expensive home pays. everybody pretty much pays the same thing. And doesn't that make sense? Our fee is paid at closing, not up front, and our seller clients find they save thousands over what an ordinary real estate broker might charge. We put your home in the MLS and all over the internet. In fact, our modern approach to marketing has proven so effective and efficient, it's one of the main reasons we're able to charge so much less. We're licensed by the state and are members of the state, national, and local associations of realtors and adhere to their high ethical standards. We are realtors, and as you can tell from our testimonials and sold properties, we get the job done. And you get to save a lot of money. Step up to the new way to sell your home. Step up to help you sell real estate.
Y bueno, pues ya estamos aquí en mi segmento de los memes. I love this meme segment. But we're going to start with wishing everybody on whose birthday is in August a happy birthday. Buen cumpleaños si el cumpleaños tuvo en agosto. Y feliz cumpleaños, happy birthday a todos los que cumplen años en agosto. And I wanted to show you a little experience I had. Of course, I've been a couple of times in Italy, and I love this salad. It's the Capri salad. I've eaten them there. It's just fantastic. Esta ensalada se llama Capri, que he comido varias veces en Italia. Y bueno, cuando llegué aquí a Tucson, dije, bueno, pues voy a ir a un restaurante italiano y vamos a comer una ensalada. So then I ordered the Capri salad here, and this is what we got. No, nothing to do in reality. So, you know, if you're going to eat something Italian, it's got to be the real thing, just like Mexican or American. But this was kind of a very sad version of the Capri salad. So let's go to the next one. Now, let's go to the memes now. And we have one that says, when it rains, most birds seek shelter. The eagle is the only bird that will fly above the clouds to avoid the rain. Be like the eagle and push through your storm. Y quiere decir que casi todos los pajaritos cuando llueve, ¿qué hacen? Pues se meten a un lugar donde no les dé la lluvia. Pero la única ave que la verdad vuela arriba de la tormenta es el águila. Así es de que no le hace que esté solo. And then we go to the next one. This is funny. Learning about 50 Shades of Grey means studying radiology. That's a good one for the dentists. And then we go, every time my dental hygienists ask me, how often do you floss? It's been a while. Why do you ask? And then that is the original selfie stick. Así es de que, do we have another one or this is it? But I really love that one. That's the original selfie stick. And well, thank you so much for being here. Send us your memes and stay with us because we have to dancing. And well, we want to thank you very much for being here with us this Sunday morning. And we hope to see you again this Sunday, every Sunday at 9 a.m. on Cox 61, Comcast 13, and Dish 14. And now, what is the condition to watch this show? That you dance with us, right? So we'll wait for you here this Sunday at 9 a.m. at Maria Powell TV Show.
Back in time. Miami equals black mask, black gloves with a little bit of rope to tie. I flipped it, black suits, white shirts, black glasses with a matching tie, like Agent J or Agent K, and I wish the whole world would. Okay, I'm trying to make $1 billion out of 15 cents. Understand, understood, I'm a hoe, yeah, move and shake a hoacher, barrier border, record breaker, won't you? Give credit where credit is due, don't you? Know that I don't give a number two. Y'all just halfway thoughts, not worth the back of my mind. But to understand the future, we have to go back in time.
Súbeme la radio que está mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. Súbeme la radio que está mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Hoy vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. Huyendo del pasado. No encuentro ningún modo de borrar nuestra historia. A su salud bebiendo, a su salud bebiendo. Mientras me quede aliento, mientras me quede aliento. Solo le estoy pidiendo, solo le estoy pidiendo. Romper este silencio, romper este silencio. Súbeme la radio que está mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. Súbeme la radio que está mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Hoy vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. Ando lo voy a despertar, buscaré tu amor. No me dejes en esta zona.
I was doing the promos and then you said cut and the music kept going and I was dancing. Did you see that? And he's like cut, cut, cut.
If your Dan came out like right here, you're just gonna get out.
Nice shades.
You like them? I feel like an old lady, but it's okay. I can be crazy.
Are we doing camera 1 or camera 2?
¿Cuál es la diferencia de hoy? No es cierto. ¿Cuál es la condición de hoy vienes a su casa? Pues, no es cierto. I made a mistake. I said bienvenidos a su casa. At the end.
Okay.
This program was brought to you by Help You Sell Galleria Realty.